Welcome back to Keep Smiling Adventures, guys. Hope you're all well. Today we are on a bit of a mission. We are doing kind of a bit of a test ride on the Sonder at the moment. Just changed the crank, slightly short, so I've got to get my positioning dialed in. But also, I thought I'd use this opportunity to try and see how fast I can cycle a fully loaded bike for 100 miles. See my average speed at the end of 100 miles. Whew. You're currently joining me at 8 miles in and currently averaging about 20.5 miles per hour. That will definitely drop. As you can see, I am pretty much carrying everything I would carry from maybe a multi-day, long distance, 250, 300 mile days sort of ride. So I thought it'd be interesting to see how fast we can do the 100 miles. Let's do it. I mean, hills ruin your average when you're unloaded, but man, they destroy it when you're fully loaded. 19.6 mile an hour average now. Lost a mile an hour coming up that one climb. So guys, first 1 hour done. I'm managing to hold 19.7 miles per hour. Managed to get up a bit. My route got a bit messed up because road closed. So many roads closed at the moment. So yeah, I've got to try and figure out how to get some more miles. Probably just have to go around a little loop. Looks like I'm going into the headwind up to Boulderwood climb. So my average speed is definitely going to drop. It's already, since talking to you, dropped to 19.6. First 20 miles done, only another 80 to go. Let's do it. I'm gonna head towards this runway that goes through the New Forest. I normally would avoid this road, but the headwind that way is a bit brutal right now. So at least this gives me a bit of a chance to get my average speed up again before heading back into it. Yeah, don't know if I'm going to regret the decision because the next road I'll take is probably just as exposed, if not more. But 1/4 of the way there, averaging 18.6. So now we're heading onto this runway. Hopefully should have a tailwind. I will try and pick that up to 18.8 maybe if I can. That would be nice. Let's do it. Woo! well, just about survived that really windy road. Only knocked another 2 mile an hour out, 0.2 miles per hour off me. 18.5, 33 miles in. I think we're going to avoid that road next time on the next loop. I think we might head over, like right over to the other side of the New Forest. I'm not sure yet. We're going to see. Knackered. Right guys, so just hit the 50-mile mark, halfway to the century. Currently averaging 18.5. Legs are definitely feeling it now. Don't usually ride at this intensity with all this stuff on the back, but you know, fun times. So halfway. So that is the halfway check-in. 50 miles done, 18.5 average. Just another 50 to go. I've had a few road closures which has sort of ruined the flow a bit, but here's what it is. Let's crack on with the next 50. 70 miles done, guys. 70 miles, just 30 to go. I did have a little moment back there where my legs were just like, just went really heavy, all that lactose building up, so I did have to back off a bit. 70 mile check-in. We are currently averaging 18.2, 30 miles to go. I'm just like trying to keep it above 18 right now, but I don't know. We've got to turn around into the headwind again in a minute. For 30 miles. Let's see what this average speed is going to be in 30 miles. Let's do it! Oh my god, guys, I have just hit the 100-mile mark. We've done it. We have got the century. 100 miles on a fully loaded bike. That was brutal. The last 10 miles were all into headwind. So did I even manage to hold that 18 mile an hour? Well, let's have a look on the Wahoo. Although we're going to look on the Strava in a minute because the Wahoo isn't the final picture. Okay, so 100 miles, if I can get this to do anything. I averaged 17.8. It just kept dropping and dropping towards the end there. It was brutal. 5 hours, 38 and 53 seconds. But we're going to jump over to the sofa, get this on Strava, because Strava is the final judge of the ride. So it might go up, it might go down. Right, let's over to the sofa. Ow. Right guys, we are back from the ride now. My legs are absolutely killing me today. I do not normally, whenever I am normally riding with like a fully loaded bike, I very basically never
like push myself that hard into like the red, because it just takes it out of you so much in the legs. Normally when you're riding them long distance rides, you just like keep it easy. It's just more about staying on the bike. But I've got this uploaded to Strava now, so let's go take a look at the final stats. So yesterday when I completed the 100-mile loaded century, the Wahoo said I managed to average 17.8 miles per hour, and I did it in 5 hours, 38 minutes and 53 seconds. But Strava, as we know, is always the final judge. So let's have a look at this right now. So I'll put it up on screen, but as you can see, we did the 100 miles, just over 100 miles, and we did it in 5 hours 39.26. But as you can see, it also took 0.1 miles per hour off me. So we averaged 17.7 miles per hour for the 100-mile loaded ride. I was so close to holding that 18 miles per hour. I got to about 90 miles and it was still 18. And then I just had to go into the headwind and it just dropped. It just kept dropping, and then I pushed towards the end, made it to 17.8, but obviously Strava, being Strava, is horrible. It's mean. It always takes something off you. Right guys, that was the 100-mile fully loaded challenge. Hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you are not subscribed. Let's keep this channel growing. I'll see you in the next one. Keep smiling, enjoy the adventure. Peace.